Yeah, good morning. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Saturday, the 22nd of January, 2022. This is my weekly analysis video where I go over all the pairs I'm trading on the Forex charts using the daily time frame, using my high probability and divergence methods from my books. That's books 2 and 3. So, hope everyone's weekend's going fine, and hope no one's got COVID or anything like that. It's terrible. Yeah, it's a sunny day here in Da Nang, Vietnam. We're just coming out of winter, heading in towards summer. It's hardly gets cold here, but geez, if it gets down to 22, 23 degrees Celsius, then that's a cold day here in Da Nang, which is a bit, I know, for some of you other people, it's nothing. Okay, let's have a look at what do we do first. Well, normally we have a look at the news, so let's go to that. I'll just find it. So it's a Forex economic calendar. It's a free one from Forex Factory. So it's good because you can set it up. You can set up filters to choose what sort of news events you want. I'm only interested in really the high impact ones, which are marked by the little red envelopes. Medium impact's the orange ones, so I don't care about low impact or other stuff. And you can choose which currencies you want. And the good thing is you put it in your local time. So this is all my local Vietnam time, which makes it a lot simpler, because if you're like me when it comes to converting times, I'm an absolute moron when it comes to that. So no, this makes it easy. So let's have a look. Monday the 24th. This is just the flash PMI numbers. I'm not even sure what they are, but across Europe and the US they do rate as high impact. So not much happening on Monday. Just from Germany, the flash PMI numbers. You wonder why the German ones are high impact and the UK ones are only medium impact. I don't know. US are medium impact also. We've got CPI out of Aussie, which is probably a bit of a market mover on the Aussie, so be careful on Tuesday. CAD, or Canada, we've got their interest rate news on Wednesday, which just be careful of that. I'm not even sure if they're expecting anything. There's nothing there. The big one, though, the big one this week, Thursday, or early Thursday morning or late Wednesday night, depends what part of the world you're in, is the FOMC statement, which is the US interest rate news. So they're expecting it to remain the same, but there's been a lot of talk in the news lately about what the future is with regards to the US interest rates, and that is a market mover. This one here, if there's the biggest news of the week, FOMC statement or federal funds rate. Be careful around this, especially if you're a day trader. It's a pretty crappy time. It's sort of late in the US and early for everywhere else, so it's a funny time. CPI out of New Zealand and advanced GDP out of US. And Friday, I don't think there's much. Where are we? Hang on, just have a look. Core PCE, whatever that is, in price index. So yeah, it's a nothing week, but it's a busy week in the same, if you know what I mean. It's just be careful. Canadian interest rates and US interest rates. So big one. All right, let's have a look. Before we go to the charts, have a look at this Word document here. You can pause the video, take a screenshot, read this. It just explains what the different indicators are on my charts, what all the different lines, what all the different colors are. I generally explain it anyway as I'm going through the video, so it's not a big deal. But if you want to read that, it just explains moving averages, what the three moving average, QMP filter, what it is. That's the green and red dots on the price chart. It's a combination of two indicators, MACD Platinum and the QQE Advanced. The QQE you won't see on the chart. I don't need to see it. The MACD is described down here. It's just a zero lag MACD. All the red trend lines, green trend lines, all how my buys and sells. But as I said, I go through all this on the charts in a way. Look, just read that. And with all my trading, we'll go to the charts in a second. With all my trading, it's all these trades I call. This is my watch. All right, we'll go to the charts. This is Trading View. I use this for all my analysis. This is my watch list on the right here. Generally, I've got trades on everything. If it's in light blue, highlighted in light blue means I've taken a trade and there's some action being taken already on the trade. If there's if it's highlighted in the dark blue, means I've taken a trade and there's been no action taken as yet. So you can see there's plenty there. There's no new trades for Monday. No new trades at all. The good thing about Trading View is, and you hear me say this every week, with Trading View, the difference between Trading View and MT4, MT5 is the trading view on the close on a Friday. If there's any new signals for a Monday, on TradingView, they will present those dots for me on the chart. So it might be a MACD Platinum dot, or it might be a QMP dot. TradingView puts that dot on the chart for Monday open, whereas TradingView won't, MT4, MT5 won't put that dot on the chart until the actual market open on Monday. So the good thing about TradingView is, what I'm trying to say is, on a Friday, I can look at the charts and I know exactly what's happening on a Monday, whereas MT4, MT5, I'd have to wait till the market opens on Monday for me to do the same thing. So that's one of the advantages of TradingView. Now, if I, where is my little thing? Hang on a sec, 2 seconds. Sorry, guys, there's just a bit of disruption here because I've lost my little tracker on the video. Yeah, sorry about that. Normally my little tracker's in a different spot on the screen. I couldn't find it. I just need to stop for a sip of my coffee. Yeah, all the trades are called. Now, if you've been with me for a while, you follow my trade calls on. And look, I call these trades every day in my Facebook group, Telegram channels, and in Matt from Family Man Trading's Discord channel. So everyone's more than welcome to join any of those groups. There should be links to those in the description of the video below. All the trades are called at the time of the entry. None of this is after the fact, so it's all called at the time. And I take a screenshot and I post that screenshot in a shared folder. So every day I'm posting these trade setups. And as most of you know, if you've been following me, most of my trades go against me right from I trade the daily time frame, and most of them, 80% of my trades go against me right from the start. It's a bit painful. You'll see when we go through the watch list here how some of these trades just the way it is. Daily time frame, I don't really care. For me, people say, why don't you drop down a lower time frame, look for an optimal entry, or use a limit order or something like that. I get that. I understand where they're coming from, but for me, trading, I'm 58, going on 59 next month. Trading it's a lifestyle for me. I love trading. I've got a passion for it, but I want to make it as simple and as easy as possible. I get up at 6 a.m., place all my orders. Literally, I am done. If I didn't have to support my readers and that, I'm done by 6:30 every day. That would be my day. That'd be my day. 5 times a week, it's easy. So yeah, I get it that people drill right down lower time frames. No problems. If you've got the time, you've got the energy to do it, good on you. But it's just not for me. I know some people that will, for example, if you get a new signal on the daily time frame, they will, if they've got a position where they're going to say they're taking a 1 lot position, they'll take half a lot at market and they'll place half a lot at a limit order below or above, depending if it's a buy or sell on that. But the thing is, the market could take off and the limit order doesn't get filled, so they're in half of the position. So there's pros and cons. Anywho, I digress. All right, let's have a look at the charts. This is TradingView. This is my watch list, as I said, on the right here. So it's only 17 pairs or whatever. These 3 pairs down the bottom, the US dollar, US 500, and Bitcoin, are just for more out of curiosity to see how the overall market's moving. So let's have a look. We'll start with the Aus CAD. If you've watched any of my videos, you'll know the latest trade is normally on the right. The information is on the right, either above or below, depending how much space I've got. And you can see the date, what the signal is, and my thoughts. You can pause the video, read the notes. There's notes on every chart. It just shows you what I'm thinking about the trade. So this was a sell here. So you can see the sell is based on hidden bearish divergence. Beautiful, everyone followed by a little regular divergence. So if you follow me, I'm a big fan of hidden divergence. It's everywhere using the MACD Platinum. So we're well above the 0 level. There's a 0 level there. So we're looking to sell when it's above the 0 level, and generally when it's a buy when it's below the 0. So we took the sell here. Beautiful trade set up. Come down. Broke through the MACD Platinum through the 0 level. This big bearish candle, close half, move to stop, and it just keeps on going down. Stop's really tight now. Can't lose on this trade. Can't lose, which is good. In the meantime, I'm drawing these trend lines in every day. I just adjust these trend lines. So looking for potential. Nothing's been confirmed yet. Hidden bullish divergence. Now, if I keep on drawing this trend line, it went down like that. no longer valid. So just delete them. But in the meantime, that is still remaining valid because that's a higher low and a lower low here. So the grey line is a warning signal. There's a green dot on the MACD platinum below the zero level. That puts me in buy mode. So that's why that's there. In the meantime, looking good on the sell. Oz, Japanese yen, in a sell. Now, here we go. Took a while. Now, this is one went against me initially. See how I said it went against me? The original stop was up here somewhere. So don't worry, but it didn't come close to the stop. The stop was up here. It's come down, popped up nicely. Then big bearish candle here. Gone sideways for a couple of days. MACD platinum through the zero level. I call in the Facebook group, bring the stop down. Now, Friday was kind to us. We're heading in the right direction. So that's the Aussie yen looking good. There's a sell, slightly higher risk trade. Read my notes. And all those groups, like I said, everyone's more than welcome to join the Facebook group, Telegram channels, or the Discord channel. Everyone's more than welcome. It's all very transparent. Answer any questions, etc., etc., etc. All right. What do we got here? Yeah, right. Sell trade from 10th of January stopped out for a loss. So this is I just left on the chart for you guys to see. So that's the 9th, 7th, 10th. Must have been a Monday. Took a sell in here, and the stop was up here. It was stopped out. So we got rid of that. So we delete that. I just left it on the chart for you guys to remind me that I got stopped out there. Now we took a buy. Now I didn't like this buy. I'm not sure if I like this trade setup or not. A couple of reasons. We've still got this ugly divergence to the bearish side forming. In the meantime, we've got hidden bullish divergence. So they sort of put you in two minds, and a price didn't come back to the MAs close enough for my liking. The MA's starting to cross the upside. We took a buy in here. Look, if you normally risk 2% on a trade like this, I'll probably risk 1%, something like that. It's not an ideal setup, but it could go to the moon. Who knows? I've got to stop and play, so just be careful. Ideally, I want to see this come up, the MACD platinum come up through the zero level and continue up, and price continue up in a perfect world. Righto, Aussie USD, so Australian dollar, US dollar. All right, a couple of things happening here. You got to buy from here, so you can read the notes for there. That's the 7th of December. Irish trade against a downtrend, It's bounced the green lines on the Aussie at the 70-cent level and 75-cent level. Look how it bounced up the 70-cent level. Unbelievable, man, how that bounced. So that's a big number. The big numbers on the Aussie. That's why the green lines are there. Took the buy. Perfect, nice buy set up. Broke the trend line. It was a combination of things. And it's gone up, and it's gone up, and it's come down, it's gone up. And I've dragged my stop up on the buy. So I can't lose on the buy. In the meantime, had a sell here, and I closed it out on the reverse signal here. So the stop would have been up here somewhere. Didn't get the stop, just closed it for a loss. Second sell was here early in the week. Went against me initially, but now Friday coming good, starting to head in the right direction. So it was based on regular divergence. The second sell, the trend's down, MA's 240, 150, trend's down. It's all a bit messy, a bit tight in here, but that's it's all good. So we're heading, the sell's just in profit, and the buy's definitely in profit. So all good. CAD Swiss took a sell here. Like I was just saying at the beginning of the video about limit orders, etc. My sells here, people might put limit orders in the high here or something, and look at that, would have been filled just about spot on. It went against me all week, and Friday, bang, off she goes. MACD's a long way above the zero level. Always got confidence that something like this will happen, based on hidden bearish divergence. It's a good setup. It just got ugly to start with. Didn't get close to my stop, and down we go. MACD still a long way above the zero level, so all good. Euro AED, Euro Aussie. Now, generally the Euro Aussie and the Aussie USD are inversely correlated, which means if one goes up, the other goes down. So I'm going to sell here, and if you remember from the Aussie, I'm going to sell there too. One of them's wrong. One of them is wrong. It's like going, Long and short on the USD, Swiss franc, and the Euro USD at the same time. If you're short on both or long on both, one of them's wrong eventually. And the Euro Aussie is proving that. I am short on the Euro and Aussie, and it's just gone against me right from the get-go. Look at that. It couldn't have been the worst result. Get in the sell here, and it's just like that was a low for the day. It's just gone, it's closed on the high. What a terrible day that was for that pair. Look, this trade here, higher risk trade. Market is all very tight with the MAs bunched right up. Look at them, they're tight. And MACD just above the zero level. So it wasn't ideal. Not a great setup, but still valid. And, it's that. Now, what happened here? The buy from 7th of January stopped out for a small overall loss. So I took the buy here. And what I did, it went nowhere quick. It went through the MACD platinum, went through the zero level up. So when you got here, I dragged the stop right up into this below this low here, and it was stopped out. So yeah, so this pair's not been kind to me in the last couple of weeks, but it is what it is. Euro Swiss. Let's have a look here. We're in a sell, which is going nicely. MACD platinum still above the zero level. Again, read my notes. It's with the trend. There's big divergence there. Hidden bearish divergence, so you can see it there. Lower lows and higher highs on MACD. It's been tough to trade in here. I didn't take that buy and took this sell just because the price went up, but it's all a bit very sideways. Now we are very close to the lows, recent lows. Price is just about right on this area here. So the MACD is still a fair distance above the zero level. So if you wanted to, if you were conservative, you could have closed half now and dragged your stop maybe down above the highs in here somewhere. It's up to you, but I'm going to give it at least one more day, see where the MACD goes, and see if price breaks the low, and that'll be good. Euro Yen. All right, this is one that I have to tidy up the charts when I'm finished. I just left it on. All right, we had a buy here. This is a buy from 9th of December. It took a while to get going. Bang, popped up. We got into the MAs in here, closed half. It's just gone up, gone up, gone up. I've just dragged the stop up. It's all a bit tight, all a bit messy, like a lot of pairs. Took the sell here on the 17th of Jan, which is going well. MACD's through the zero level. You can see down here on this candle, on Thursday's candle. So I'm closing half and I'm dragging my stop down on the sell. The buy in the meantime has been stopped out. Overall small profit on the buy, so it's good. So the buy, and people ask me all the time, why don't you just close your buy when you get a sell signal and lock in your profit? Yeah, I mean, I like to keep the other trades on sometimes when the trend, if it's not an obvious trend or it's a bit messy, the chart, I tend to keep the other trade on, the original trade, just to give me some protection or some insurance. If it's something, a new signal that I think is going to be a winner, then yeah, I would close the buy, for example. But this sell trade, it's not a convincing setup, so I'm leaving the buy on just for some insurance. In the meantime, it's been stopped out, so I'm not losing anything on that buy. It's not a loss. I've already taken half and I've dragged my stop up inside the entry. But now the sell's looking good, and I've already closed half of that and dragged the stop inside the entry. So you don't need to get, if it's a 100 pip move, you don't need to get 100 pips. If you get 50 pips, you're doing well. If you get 60, great. 70, great. Don't get stressed out. You have to get the whole 100. So that's the Euro Yen, sorry. So the buy's been stopped out. I just left it on the chart to show you guys that I was stopped out, and I'll tidy up the chart once the video is finished. Euro USD, this pair is just an ugly, it's gone sideways, 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 had a little poke up, and now it's having poke down, and we're back in the sideways. Last trade was a sell. I don't know why I left that on buy. We had a winner on that, so that's all good, small win. Last trade was a sell, and it's already 3 days going nowhere. You can read the notes there, Euro USD. You got to remember this pair's the most traded pair on the planet. I think it counts for about 23% of all market. So it's a popular pair. The two biggest currencies on the planet, Euro and the USD. It just goes without saying, really. Pound Swiss. All right, let's have a look. Again, another one I'm going to update. Took a buy in here on the 8th of December. So that buy, bang, through the MACD Platinum, hit the moving averages, close half, drag the stop up, kept on going up, got the sell, dragged the stop right up here for the buy. Friday it was stopped out. So good overall profit on the buy. The sell, again, hidden bearish divergence. Here's a, hang on, what happened there? Here's the notes for my sell up here, 13th of Jan. And this is one that's actually got in my favour from the get-go. One of these unusual ones that actually go in my favour. Friday was kind to us. Look at that. Took the stop out on the buy, so that's why I just left it on there to show you guys. I'll tidy that up after the video. And the sell's looking good. MACD Platinum still above the zero level, so I'm not taking any action as yet. I'll leave the stop where it is. Just give it a couple of days, and eventually probably drag the close half and drag the stop down just above the entry level here somewhere. So that's a pound Swiss looking good. Pound yen, we're in the sell. All right, we're in a buy from here. Here's the buy, 7th of December. Again, read the notes for that. Stops up here, very close, very close. So what's the stop? 153.822. If you look up here for my low, when I put my cursor across and compare it to my stop, low 53912. So we're still about 9 pips above there's a stop at the moment. The sell's going well. Have a look at the sell. Move the cursor across. Down here, we're through the MACD Platinum. In close half, it will just drag the stop down a bit. The original stop would have been up here. This is a nice double top. It's all a bit tight. MA is a bit flat, but that's a good resistance level, a good double top there. You can see it even on the MACD Platinum. MACD is a long way above the zero level, and price is a long way from the moving average. So yeah. Now we're in the moving averages. Definitely close half on Monday. That'd be the smart thing to do if you haven't closed half already. So it's good. Winner, chicken dinner on the pound yen. So that's good. Pound New Zealand, not so good. All right. All right. The good thing is we're in a buy. Here's the buy all the way from the 12th of November. So we're still in this buy. And what's that, 1,000 plus pips or something? Who knows? It's a big move. Let's have a look. Let's just, for shits and giggles, let's have a look. So there we go. Closed. 1,150 pips, give or take. So that's a good thing. The bad thing is, there's always a downside. This one here was a sell. I took it, got stopped out, or I took a loss when I got reverse. I took a sell here on this red line. That's a good setup. Big. We started with hidden divergence followed by regular divergence on the bearish side. And I thought that was a good setup. I really was impressed with that setup. Sell, stop here, stop that by a few pips. So took a loss. That's why I've just left it on the screen to show you guys. That's the sell on the 13th of January, stopped there for a loss. In the meantime, we've still got more divergence. The MACD Platinum still going down. Price is still going up. More divergence. This is the pound New Zealand. So the buy is good. So we're still in the buy. And what I can probably do is drag my stop up a little bit. I'm not going to drag up too much because I like to keep it sort of in the moving averages between the 50 and the 100. You could bring it right up here. And I may do that. But in the meantime, I'm just going to put it there. So I've just moved my stop up a little bit, locking in some good profit there and offsetting the loss we take. These losses, this profit's offsetting these losses. So it's no big deal. And that's one of the reasons I like to keep the second trade on. Just to offset stuff. So pound New Zealand, yeah, I've got a love-hate relationship with the pound New Zealand. I make plenty of money of it, but sometimes it's hard work. Right, pound USD. All right, what do we got here? We've got a buy from the 13th of December, and that one was a trendline break, second attempt. There was the first one here, stopped out. Second one, that buy signal remained valid. You can see there's a green dot there. Next dot says red one over here. So that buy signal remains valid. Drew this trend line, break the trend line, took the trade there. I called it at the time. You all know what I did. My original stop would have been down here somewhere. It's gone up, closed half. When I got to the MAs in here somewhere. Now it's just kept on going up. My stop is now here for the buy, which is good. And earlier in the week, I took a sell, which is the 9th of January. You can see the news there, slightly higher risk, trends up, but it was good. It was hidden divergence there. You can see the hidden followed by regular. So it's a 1-2 in divergences. So yeah, I like it. It's a good setup. It took a couple of days to get going, but eventually it started going in my right direction. So we're in profit on the sell, and we're definitely locking in profit on the buy. You can see my notes why I left the buy on, etc. New Zealand CAD. Yeah, right, another one. Yeah, stopped out. Right. We're in a sell still from here, so that's a good thing. That sell, the trend's starting to go down. See the trend, the moving average is starting to spread. By the time I took the sell, there's a trade. That's a trade I want to stay in. You know, like that's the trend's going down. That's on the trade I want to give a bit of room. So it's gone down, Got this buy signal here. I took the buy. It's a higher risk buy. You can read one though. It's high risk, trading against the trend. The EMA's down, spreading. There is supporting regular bullish. There was, I've moved the lines, but there was bullish divergence there. Just think that line from there to there, and that line from there to that green dot. So there was bullish divergence there, high risk trade. Hence, I left the sell trade on. Yeah. So in the meantime, another perfect Murphy's Law, Jim Brown trading. Took the buy, and that's about as high as price went. It just dropped through my stop, take my stop out. That's why I just left on the chart to show, but stopped out. In the meantime, I'm drawing these new trend lines in for potential regular bullish divergence. So again, if this keeps on coming down, it's no longer valid. Just delete them. Warning line there. There's a green dot on the MACD platinum below the zero level, so it puts me in buy mode. So in the meantime, still got the partial sell on. Helps with the loss I took on the buy. So that's why I can drag that stop down to say above the highs here or something like that. But we'll just give it a few days. That Friday candle is a pretty ugly candle. I don't know what you call those, hangman, hammer. I don't know what you call it. But it's more bullish than bearish, isn't it? So we'll see what happens. USD Japanese yen in a sell up here, already closed half, MACD platinum through the zero level, price on the MAs. Perfect time to close half, bring the stop down. High risk trade. Let's just probably bring the stop down inside there, across that high there, because we're trading against the trend. You can get aggressive with the stops. Nothing much else happening. There's divergence there. Yeah, we're just managing the trade now. USD Singapore Dollar. What are we? We're in a sell still from 1st of December, which is this one here. Took a buy here. It was pretty sure it was stopped out before it actually got the reverse. So the buy got stopped out. So I like that buy because it's based on hidden bullish divergence, which, as everyone knows, is my favorite. And in my private trading, I'm still in this trade. I took the buy, I took a head sell, and I'm looking for another buy. But because we use stops in this group, my stop, the stop was here somewhere, and it was close whether it got stopped out or I closed it on the reversal. So it doesn't matter, took a loss. But the sell is still offsetting that loss on the buy, and we're just now waiting on a new buy. That's the next move up. The MACD platinum's below the zero level, so I'm thinking buy. But yeah, in the moment, it's just a trailing stop on the sell, partial sell. Gold XAU USD in nothing at the moment. It's going sideways. Gold, look at gold. People get excited by gold. It makes some nice moves, and we actually do all right on gold on the charts on this daily time frame. Probably, I don't get excited by gold as everyone else seems to be, but yeah, going nowhere at the moment. Looks like they might be heading for potential sell. This green number is 1800. I don't know, everyone's got to be in their bonnet about the 1800, so I'm not sure what it is. Oh, here we go. What are you doing? Yeah, that's just a lot of dots on the MACD platinum, which generally means sideways, unless it's over here. All right, that's it for let's have a look at the three others. I've got US dollar, just tracking the US dollar against most of the other currencies. Last signal was a buy. We had a buy here. See the MACD platinum below the zero level. Took a buy, hidden bullish divergence. You can see it there, hidden bullish divergence. Buy, take the hedge sell, take the buy, and it will push up. And I pretty well guarantee you'll get out of that trade eventually. Maybe. US 500. US stock market. Now look at this. This is interesting. If you've been watching my videos, you know I don't trade this, but I just watch it. I had this, drew this high in here, and it broke through. And I think last week I said it broke through, and it's pushed, and it's had trouble getting through there again. And it's just dropped off a cliff, taking out this low here, taking out this big low here, and look at this. Geez, that's a substantial move in the stock market for the US stock market. So that's a big move down. So what are we looking at now? Who knows? So we'll just track this and see if we get a buy signal and see how we go. See if it's a good time to get back in the stock market. But in the meantime, you don't want to be long at the moment. You would not want to be long. Bitcoin. I think it's pretty well following the US stock market. Yes. Last signal was a sell here, and it's proved to be a winner. The buy wasn't. You got the reversal, so you would have just closed out the buy. The most important thing is we broke this line here, which is not good because I'm still long in Bitcoin, I think. And that's not good. Broke this. Yeah. What can I say? It's heading down. Who knows? All right, that's it for the charts. Let's go back to that Word document. A bit all over the shop this morning. Sorry, guys. I had a big night last night, and I'm not sure where I'm coming or going. So, yeah, there's the, if you were a bit confused what's on the charts, what the little lines mean, just read this. Like I said, read the notes on the charts. And if you've got any questions or you've got any, you just want to talk trading, email me, post in any of the groups. I'm happy to answer any questions. If I don't answer you, some of the other members will. It's a good groups. There's no. I've got what they call it, an Australian term. It's probably the same in a lot of other countries. I've got a no dickhead policy. So if you're a dick, you get kicked out. But simple as that. So all the members, boys and girls, all good. So if you've got any questions, feel free to post them, or you just want to talk trading. And it doesn't have to be my stuff. You can any trading. I'm always curious to see how other people think, how they look at the markets. All right, enjoy the weekend, guys. If you do like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. That'd be greatly appreciated. And stay safe and enjoy. Cheers.